Harry Watkins Jr. is suing his former friend, Tim Williams, for $686 for scamming him on a U-Haul van rental.
Okay, Mr. Watkins, you are suing your friend for $686.86 for an unpaid U-Haul rental bill. Is that right?
Yes. Yes,
And
Your Honor.
Mr. Williams, you're saying you owe some of that, but you don't owe all of that.
Exactly.
Is that right?
Exactly.
You agreed to rent the U-Haul for
Yes, I
him?
agreed to rent the U-Haul for him because he didn't have a license. He didn't have a credit card.
Did you agree with that, Mr. Williams, that you asked your friend to rent for you a U-Haul because you wanted to move?
Right.
And he did?
Right.
Now, did you agree to pay for the U-Haul?
Yes, I did.
So then you go to Atlantic City. Do you gamble?
No, I don't have any money because he has all the money.
Did you go gambling?
Yes, we gambled. And I gave him, he's lying, I gave him some money to gamble with, and he won.
And
a
you
little bit of
won.
money.
Did you
Yes.
win?
Yes, I did.
Couple $100?
More than that.
How long did you have the van for?
A week.
It was supposed to be for a day.
3 days.
And you were responsible for the cost of the van?
No, he agreed to help with the miles when he started putting all those extra miles on it. Every time he was putting extra miles on there, I would complain about it, and he would say, "Don't worry about it, I got you. I'm gonna give you some
But
money on the
Who
miles."
was driving the van most of the time?
For the first 3 days, he did. He went to Atlantic
wait,
City
wait.
twice, and he drove both times.
You went
It
to
was
Atlantic
different
City
days.
twice?
No, the extra days he went to Atlantic City because he had the van. I found out after Wednesday when they called me on a Saturday, the van was supposed to be returned on a Wednesday because he had a motel right next door. This is what he told me.
All right.
the second
What happened
time.
the second time in Atlantic City?
I won again.
You did.
The bill is $686.86.
So you think he tricked you into renting the van?
I think so.
Can I see the bill?
Yes.
He asked you to pay for this?
Yes.
Okay. And what did you say?
When he came to get the keys for the van, I told him, don't turn that van in until after 5 o'clock because I didn't have the money to pay for the van
Why didn't you have the money?
because I got robbed. If he'd have turned the van in when it was closed, it would have been on me because I was going to go down there in that next morning and give them my information.
You lied to me. I don't know what's true. I think you took advantage of your friend, okay? He tried to do you a favor. You took advantage of him, but you're not off the hook because I believe you went to Atlantic City only one time, and so half of that trip is $78, and I'm going to deduct $78 from what you owe him and judgment for plaintiff in the amount of $608.
Your Honor.
Alan Marchione is suing his neighbor, Shandy Garner, for $150 for unreturned babysitting fees.
In April of 2006, Shandy and James had approached my wife and I about the issue of maybe providing some daycare for our child. Shandy decided she was going to go ahead and quit her job. We had developed a very strong rapport with our neighbors, Shandy and James, very good people. So we decided to go ahead and use services starting June 1st of 2006.
Alan Marchione says his neighbor and babysitter, Shandy Garner, put his child at risk, and now he wants her to return the money he paid in advance.
The agreement was that it would be $400 a month, whether she watched her 1 week or the entire month.
So you're telling me it would be $400 no matter what, how many days she watched
That's correct.
your daughter?
That's
okay.
correct. I saw my daughter in a stroller across the intersection, and it was kind of concerning to me because it was rush hour.
Shandy's with her, right? She
A
wasn't
few
there
feet
by
away.
herself.
A few feet away, correct.
Is that right? Were you walking the book?
Yeah, I had pushed her across the street in a stroller, but I was with her.
What was wrong with that?
The point I'm trying to make is that my idea of daycare, and maybe I should have expressed my expectations a little bit more clearly, is that when you're providing daycare, your parents go to work and they're doing their business thinking that the children are safe at the residence of the person who's providing you child care.
Capable of walking across the street. I'm not going to put my life or her life in danger.
I think that's a bogus issue.
Well, in Napa, Idaho, I mean, a rush hour really in Napa, a rural.
Yeah, a rush
No,
hour in
that's
a
okay.
rural area of
That's fine,
Idaho.
that's fine.
I can't tell you. I mean,
Okay.
I'm not worried about it. Got you next.
And Shandy looked at me and she said, "Hey, Alan, we're really close to the house. Do you think we just put the stroller in the back of the truck and I sit the baby on my lap and you give us a ride home?" I was very concerned
What do
about
you mean,
that.
without a car seat?
Without a car seat. I don't have one in the truck.
That is serious.
That was a rhetorical question.
What do you mean a rhetorical question? You didn't mean it?
No, it was
'Cause
showing him that was the only other
You were playing
option.
Britney Spears. Is that right?
There was no other option, though. For me, it was either me walk across the street or you put your daughter in your truck and take her across the street.
You don't know about jokes, do you? You don't look like the
Sure I
type
do.
who understands jokes very well.
I was upset because she left my daughter with someone else I didn't even know.
Did you leave the baby with somebody else?
A very close friend that I've known for years, and I trust completely.
It's not up to you to make that decision. Here's where I do agree with him, okay? He hired you to take care of his baby, okay? You said it was going to be $400 a month, regardless of how many days she watched the baby.
Sure.
And now you're trying to get a refund because you decided you didn't want her to finish that month.
Okay.
Okay, you said that to me, right?
Yes, I did, ma'am.
Okay, you know what? Your case is dismissed.